Oh, and we're back. Oh, the monthly card. I always forget this thing was doing a thing. Hmm? Oh, yeah, I don't really need that. Not right now. Especially when I only play my one class, really. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's Monday. Ooh. Just want to gloss over that. Okay, definitely need these. You know what? I think this time I won't get this. This I'll get though, yeah. I won't get that one, so I don't think I need any more than I already have. So yeah, I don't really mess with that for now. Oh, reclaim. You know what? Let me not do that since I'm not even close to even being able to utilize that. Yeah, this is what I get though. Definitely that. Whatever. Get that too. Oh, and there is not honor coins. Oh no. Here. The monies. I need to start getting these more. Oh, we did most of that. Damn. All up here had all the gold gear. They really want you to do the chaotic realm. But I have full gold gear, so I don't really care. I don't really need any of that, but I'll get that on Sunday. No use getting it now. Not like I'm in a deficit of needing those. Uh, yeah, 24 more days until the new stuff comes up. So until then, we're just kind of doing just regular maintenance mode. Oh, on a... Actually, I'm not sure if I'll consider this good news, but for Destiny, I did hear the June thing. Like, there's some rumors that are like murmurs that it's going to be pretty big. So I was like, oh, okay, okay. So hmm, I want to say optimistic, right? I'm more or less in the boat of if something does happen, it's good. Like if they are able to pull something out and do something great, I would like that. I can only hope for the best for that. Oh. Hmm. Okay, there we go. There. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a. If I can remember the name. Hold on a second. I need to figure out the name of the movie. There is a movie that I've only watched bits and parts of it on like YouTube, like the little clips. This is how I found out about the movie. It is so bizarre, but so intriguing. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's been a while since I saw like a clip of a movie and was like, I'm really like besides like horror stuff, right? Sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, that's gonna be good. But when I see like some kind of like just random action movie, I'm like, oh, like these days I don't even think is the movie. Some of the movies is like The Last Samurai Standing, like Kusagami. That was I think just a Netflix special or something. That was pretty good. Some of the fight choreography I liked. But let me see if I can find the name of this series. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It's close. It's close. I'm almost there. Sukiyaki Western Django. Apparently that is a movie, and I'm so intrigued by it. It's to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to like do a deeper dive and try to either like if I can like get this movie on like was it probably like on one of the streaming platforms, but I definitely need to watch this one. It's just like just listening to the name Sukiyaki Western Django, like it's like I have so many questions that I don't think was a yeah. It's just oh what no oh no oh it is here. I guess not then. But yeah, it's like there's a scene. I think they even should show like the Shrek last scene in the movie. And once you see that, right, you'll have so many questions. You're like, okay, now I gotta watch the whole thing. And yeah, like I even like the dialogue. Like there's a part they just had the dialogue in it. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. I kind of like those kind of movies. It's very anime. If you no, this is just a live action movie though. That's the funny part. But it does give you anime vibes, and I like it. I was like, it's so. It's almost like watching RRR. Like that movie made in I think it's a Bollywood movie, but yeah, that one's very anime too. I think it's probably even though it's not based off of anime, like if they made an anime of that one, I'm pretty sure no one would be like, no, it wouldn't be jarring to that world. You'd be like, oh yeah, right, it fits. Okay. Now. Wow. I didn't know it was that big. But yeah, that movie was pretty fun. And I need to go watch like the whole, I need to find the whole movie and watch it. So there, yeah, I see people with like orange armband things. I don't see people with like anything higher than that, really. Mine's that purple was like one step below. I think in the last season, I only got to like purple. But at least last season, I did see people way above the purple armband, so they were putting a lot of effort. And I just saw people like the reason why I didn't do a lot of the I don't mess with the rating. They just doing different raids is because I saw like someone like how toxic people are getting in this game. I was like, out of all like, if you have a small niche community and you're gonna be like toxic in this game, I'm like, and plus a lot of people play like on their cell phones and whatnot. I was like, it ain't worth it. Yeah, people were getting like toxic even in like the vaults and stuff. Like, oh, you have to have this kind of build and this kind of like no loadout. Why don't you have this and stuff and gear with the gems and all that? And it's funny because the person that was getting yelled at, I think had like pretty decent gear. It wasn't a tank, it was just a DPS, right? I had none of that, and I wasn't getting like no, he wasn't coming after me. I was like, oh, it maybe the person was like playing worse or whatever, but I think the person was just full auto. I think that's like yeah, it ain't worth it, bro. Like, the stakes are not that high in this game. I don't even want to test to see if the air conditioning is actually broke. I'm like, because I think yesterday was just hot. And it could be just because in general it was just really, really hot outside. But today it's not as hot, which is good. And plus, probably after I do the stream, I have to open my window again, since usually I close my window to make it more of a, so you don't hear outside and sounds, even though I don't think it will go through the mic, but just in case. Oh no, this is the one that takes forever. It's like, oh, we're not doing that one. They get the same reward anyway, might as well make it easier. Even though the group of enemies do kind of mess me up a bit. It just depends on like how they're positioning. Yeah, hopefully they do add a new class real soon. I think that's what like we need, and honestly, since they're taking so long, I think that they could just add a few new classes, like just like, oh, 3 or something. DPS, tank, healer. I think they have, like in the files, they have enough for all of them. Because the other class with the staff, or like a knife and a wand or something, that's probably, they can put that as a healer. The other weird, like a tank that uses this kind of weird, like ball hammer, I think it looks really weird. They try to make themselves like unique with it, like a unique was a tank, but sometimes a tank does not need to be that kind of unique. You could go with the usual staples, like something with a shield, something with like, you know, great sword, axe, or something. Like, you don't need to be unique all the time. I think before they do that, they need to start like releasing like little, or accidentally leaking some of that, right? That information, like, oh, this is the new class is going to be coming up. They don't need to be psychotic like what Arknights does. They don't allow, like, if you leak something, they will like pursue legal action towards you. Yeah, that's why I think like that's why like some of the hype is dying down. Like after like the patch right now is a longer patch in Enfield. So like Intel, like, because like they did it last time, like, oh, like, you know, 5 days before it comes out, we're gonna have a trailer and all that stuff. I'm like, that doesn't bring hype. But I don't know, maybe because of their metrics and stuff, right? They see like, no, that's the best way to do it. Like, even though like that normal, like, no, other players would be like, oh no, that's kind of a stupid way to do things. Maybe their metrics tells them that's great. That's why like sometimes when we think like, why would a company make this like really a dumb decision where they like to nerf this, buff this, or whatever? Apparently, because their metrics tell them, hey, this is a great idea. Even if I disagree with that sometimes, their methodology. Hmm. Not many. Oh, yeah, put one there. Okay, stay. Oh, never mind. Okay. I got somewhere in the middle of the server where I started getting all those little things where I could summon more. Oh, because I didn't pick it up. That's, oh my god. Now I try to summon them even though I didn't pick it up. I know. Skiyaki Western Django. That still is just funny to me. So intriguing. I'll let you guys know how good it is. I hope they make it as cheesy as I know, as the scenes that I saw was. Like, I rather it just doesn't take itself seriously. Oh yeah, another thing, speaking of things that's not taking itself seriously, I think there is a the director of the new Resident Evil movie. He was saying like there's a scene where because it's Resident Evil, you know, you have to have elaborate puzzles and stuff like that. We're like, oh yeah, to open this door, you have to go back and backtrack and get this one key, and after you get this one key, you have to do a puzzle to open it and all that kind of stuff, right? And apparently, even the character like no mentions that. It's like, what the who the fuck made this? Like everyone thought that when you're playing Resident Evil, like Resident Evil 2 as Leon, the rookie, you had to like just in your own like police department, you had to do all these little fucking puzzles to like open a door and all this kind of stuff. You're like, what the fuck, mate? Like, but they're at least in the. I'm not sure if they did it in the original, but I know in the remake they kind of made it a thing. Like in universe, the reason why everything's a puzzle is because there's an architect who made the puzzles, and he was like really in like the architect who made the police station was really into puzzles, so he kind of did this as like a fun little thing for like the people who like when they go and I'll say not research is not the word I'm looking for. They visit the precinct, so then for that kind of stuff is the reason why the puzzles were there. It's just that shit became real when the zombie outbreak happened. So I thought that was like a cool tidbit. Like it explains like why does a fucking random like police office or like a lot of weird architecture in Raccoon City, why does it have fucking puzzles and shit? Like, oh, you have to find one key card that's disguised as like a vase and all this kind of stuff, right? And they're saying one of the big architects of that city did stuff like that. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it's still a silly reason, but I do appreciate the fact that they try to explain it. Like, oh, okay, there is a reason why like something as silly as that is happening, which I appreciate. Let's see. Oh man, even today it was on kind of late. Okay. I'll take a look around. Uh-oh. Oh, what the... Oh yeah, and also in Windrose, I'm still like not at max level yet, but the playthrough I have, the one where I go to stream, not stream, but like record that one, it'll be at a lower level. Then so I'll stream like how I got to that point kind of thing. But yeah, levels are actually important in that game. I went to an area, I was like, okay, no, I'm pretty strong. I don't like my gear is really like I'm really highly geared. I'm like, okay, I don't really need to worry about things. But then, was it the enemies? Their levels were mm, 3 or 4 levels above mine, and they hurt like if even weak creatures, if they gang up on you and they're a higher level than you, or the weaker ones of that biome, they will mess you up and give you a bad time. Like I got was a stun lock by a bunch of enemies hitting me at the same time, and it went poorly for me. You know, sometimes we'll check the waterfalls, because sometimes, I think I already picked up these ones. I think it was behind the waterfall, there was a box. There, I'll glide away. Hopefully there's nothing over here. But yeah, there's a lot of games where like you think, oh yeah, like now I'm leveling pretty good, right? I know most people to level, you have to fight something a little bit stronger than you in level. That game doesn't really get to just do quests, but I still thought like, oh, you know, it's like it doesn't really matter. It's not that bad. How did they even see me from that angle? Well, come up here then. Oh, you can't come up here. Ooh, you can't jump. Oh. Okay. Random healer. Just a beat healer. The one that uses I have that class, but I haven't like leveled up any of their armor. That's why I'm so happy with Final Fantasy 14. They're doing away with the whole like you gotta get the whole gearing of your other class and all that stuff. They're like, nah, if whatever your highest gearing is, you have that. Yeah, which is like a departure from most MMOs now. Because most MMOs, right? Like, oh yeah, you want to play a different class, you better gear for that class then, right? So you have to just regrind all the gear, or hopefully, depending on if, oh, okay, found a box. Yeah, depending on like how the drop rate is, you might have to like, oh man, there's another one down there too. Okay, can I do this without messing up? Oh yeah. I always get the buttons like wrong. You know what? Maybe I should go backwards. Because clearly I never actually went this way. Okay. But yeah, depending on like how the gear drops are, right? Sometimes you have to be the class to get the drop for it. So like, let's say you're playing, you know, something easy, like you're playing a DPS, right? Oh, I want to be a tank now. Some games they have it where like, okay, oh, you want the tank gear? You gotta pick tank, but you're like, no, that's why I'm playing tank for I want to get the higher level gear, so I don't have to like, you know, grind low level stuff, gear up, go to the next higher one. Like they don't want to do that, which I know is a pain. So I had to gear it that way too. But some games are like, okay, no, at least it'll drop like gear. Was it just of that level, like, and it's just a random drop that you might get like a, let's say, gear for like something that's not your class. Oh, okay. Okay, oh, got over here. But yeah, now with Final Fantasy, right, let's say you are a DPS main, and you're like, okay, you're doing your raiding or something, like you finally got into that kind of that raiding scene, and you're like, oh no, now I want to tank now, because like I think I could do it, and no one in my group wants a tank. What you could do, oh my lord, another one? Another one. Now you don't even, you could be like, okay, let's on the spot, like, oh, okay, we need a tank. Switch the tank, and your gear is at the level of your highest leveled gear. Not the materia stuff, right? That little slots where you put the gems and all that shit. And that doesn't, carry over, but like just the item level of it, which is good. Like in this game, where is it? I think I could do it this way. Oh yeah, I forgot to check this. Oh yeah, I was messing around. Like right here, I have the katana at 160, right? But my other ones are like an 80 at the highest. So yeah, for that one, I had to like re-grind the gear. But I was like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that. But if they did it like Final Fantasy, where now, or this will be once the expansion drops next year in January. But once that happens, they don't have to even do that. You'd be like, oh, if I just want to play healer now, you can play it. Like, I know this game gives you a lot of, like, if you play it every day, it gives you enough gems where, like, the little item where you can just go and, like, unlock healer or unlock tank. They let you do it. But it's still, it kind of sucks where, like, honestly, I think they should have just did it, like, instead of having, like, putting that behind, like, like, oh, if you just want to do it as much as you want, or unlock everything, you have to, shell up some money, right? I'm like, don't do that. That's the only bad thing. Oh, I leveled it. No, I didn't. I lied. Oh, man. I'm pressing every other button that I'm not supposed to be pressing. But yeah, I think they just have it where, like, in this game, they should have had it where, like, each of the jobs had different quests you do. So then, I think it would just been, like, more engagement into the game instead of the whole, like, they went, like, really hard on the whole gacha thing. Oh my god, there was like the game that I think I was talking about yesterday where I just could not think of the name. The only word that came to my mind was Ark. I think it was like, oh my god, I think it was like, well, okay. It was like, once I get back to town, I will see if I can figure out the name. It's like something like Lost something maybe. It's like a game where I think I played briefly. Well, I think I might have made the character, and then I just never really played it because I looked at I started like very late, and the people are saying that, yeah, if you want to do raiding and stuff, like seriously, you better been like a day one player or actually spend money. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing any of those. One, I can't go back in time yet, and the other one is just, yeah, I'm not spending money. Not on that one, especially if I was like kind of like, kind of in the middle of it, then like, yeah, no, spending some money there, right? I'm okay with like, at the point where I am right now, I don't really have to, but if like back to back of characters I really liked and Enfield came out, I would spend money because actually, as much hours I put into that game, I think, yeah, it's worth it. I like the game a lot. Same thing with Destiny. As much as my criticism is not because I dislike it. My criticism is because like I really like the game and I wanted to do better. Like I wanted it to be like the main game I play. Which honestly, out of all the main games I played, I'm probably more like this. My daily just yapping and playing Blue Protocol is my main game. I do play Enfield, but I just do like the most random things. I'm not sure if people want to watch that. Well, you can leave it in the comments if you want to see just me like randomly playing Enfield. Like I'm not doing almost anything. I'm just going around and like killing things, Sometimes I'm using different parties. I'm like, oh, can I actually play this even though it's underpowered? Because I leveled up most of my characters to 80 at least. But it's like, there's much more to go before I could level all their skills. I have them like decently leveled. But yeah. Oh, hold on a second. Let's figure out that one name of that one game before I log off. Because I know it's gonna bother me. And it's gonna also bother me. Okay. MMORPG. Lost. It's a Lost Ark. Lost Ark. That's why I was thinking of Ark. It's like it's not Ark Raiders. So that's what was my mental block that was stopping me. Lost Ark. Yeah. I do like their set designs though. When they do raids and stuff, I like how it looks. Kind of reminds me a little bit of World of Warcraft. It's like if World of Warcraft was a little bit more anime, that's what I think. But yeah, and so with that, because we got the name, with that, we'll call it a day for today. So definitely like and subscribe. If you want to see like me, just see, yeah, like play a different game and yap about Yap as I usually do. Put in the comments below. But yeah, like yeah, if you go to any of the Blue Particle streams, I'll just be yapping about the most random things. Sometimes we have people here, sometimes we don't. Sometimes they're actually just like, they just message me on Discord and talk to me through there, which is funny. But yeah, with that, everyone, make sure if you have air conditioning, if you're in a hot place, make sure you have air conditioning and just try to keep cool. If you're in a cold place, keep warm, I guess. And with that, everyone, you have a good one. Take care. Peace.